Hi, welcome to MTV Cribs. Just kidding. Welcome to season 2 of In Bed with Mocha. This time we're going to take a slightly different approach in that we are not going to stick to a regular schedule, but as I do the interviews, I will release them, usually on the weekends. But the best way for you to find out when something has been released is to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost anything and it makes me feel good. So there, subscribe, like and subscribe. We are going to kick off season 2 of In Bed with Mocha with an interview with Nickki Stevens. Find out what's going on with Miss Gigis and all other secrets. Never thought I'd be in bed with Nickki Stevens, but thank you for being in bed with Mocha.
Thank you for having me. I watched all the other ones or whatever.
Sweet.
Oh, I've seen them, so I enjoy them. I hope everybody else does too.
I said I need something positive in this, all that's going on in the world.
Amen.
And plus, we don't get to see each other a lot outside, like off stage or in passing, like, hey girl, hey.
We haven't seen each other since March 13th. Girl.
Oh, wow. Oh, yes, that's right. Oh my God, that was epic. So, this is about 7, well, for you, I'm doing 9 questions.
Uh-oh.
What made you first get into drag and perform?
Well, I had seen female impersonators all my life on TV, you know,
Really? On
starting
TV?
with Milton Berle and all that stuff or whatever. I'm not that old, but reruns, how's that?
Okay.
And saw, you know, in my age or whatever, I can't remember her name. It'll come to me, you know, from All in the Family and everything else or whatever. It was something intriguing or whatever, and I was always feminine, you know, as a kid. And then I started hanging out at the bars, very young. First time I was ever at a bar, I was 15 years old. But I was a boy-ish then, had a mustache and everything. And started hanging out the Flamingo, also getting in there when I could, when they didn't card me. Watching the likes of Candy Sweet and Jennifer Fox and Melba Moore and Elaine St. Jacques and Veronica Hart. And I fell in love with it. And then started hanging out with Candy Sweet and dressing the girls and hanging out in the dressing room and saying that this is what I wanted to do. And they all told me, no, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do this. And I didn't understand what they were saying. And now I do. Then I met Tempest, and the history goes on.
How'd you get the name Nickki Stevens?
Well, my first, not many people know this, my close friends know. Everybody goes through what their stage name was going to be, and they all pick a name, and, you know, they tell you, oh, well, your first female dog in the street you grew up on, it would have been Missy Lancaster, but I didn't pick that. And then they say, you know, somebody you like or somebody you love, or, you know, make it catchy. My first drag name was Pepper, ANN, and Salt. Well, I was friends with Candy Sweet, and she said, please don't get stuck with a name like mine, Candy Sweet, and be Pepper and Salt. So she said, who's your favorite female artist? And I said, Alison Moyet. So it couldn't be Moyet Allison or Alison Moyet. So she said, who's your second? And I said, Stevie Nicks. And she said, there you go, it's Nickki Stevens.
Okay.
And just, side note, when my mom was pregnant with me, she thought I was a girl, and my name was going to be Nicole.
Oh, okay.
So it's the fate.
What do you think is the best and worst thing about performing?
The best thing is the reaction of the audiences and the crowds, and being able to lend your craft as well as your notoriety to different organizations and different benefits to help the community. As well, you know that I started very many years ago, over 3 decades ago, and back then it was the AIDS epidemic, and every benefit show that we could do and every organization that we could help and every march that we could be in. So that's the best of being a female impersonator. The least favorite of being a female impersonator is the money spent, the time spent, which you'll never get back in return, but you always have to be doing something and getting something and making your act better. But don't look at mine because I've been wearing the same crap for the past 20 years. But I got new things. I got new. This is new. This is new. This is new. This is new. But also being, you become a second-class citizen in a second-rate society, meaning that you are looked down upon all your life as being gay, and then in the gay community, when you're a female impersonator, then that's a double negative. So.
What's your favorite memory?
Of performing?
Yeah.
Winning my titles, of course, that I've won. Favorite memory of performing? I performed at Shane Park. I performed at the Fox Theater. I performed at the State Theater. I performed at the Royal Oak Music Theater. I've done TV. I've done a movie, an independent movie. Those were fun. So there's a lot of things. I mean, girl, over 33 years, I just can't pinpoint one.
Okay, fair enough. Do you have any hidden talents that you can talk about?
And the ones I can't talk about, I don't remember how they did it anyways. It's been so long. No, my mom always says, you know, if this all goes in the crapper, I could become a landscaper or a decorator or whatever. So, but you have to have many talents or whatever in this business. You have to, you know, hairstyling and, you know, makeup artistry and clothing designing and set design and producing and, you know, being hosting and everything else. So you have to have many irons in the fire.
Okay. If you could go, we're going to go serious for a minute, but if you could go back in time and right or wrong, what would it be?
Well, there's two, and believe it or not, this was when I was second alternate at Miss Continental Plus, the year that Victoria LePage won. This was my question was, do you have any regrets, and if so, what are they? Well, at the time, I only had one. But one, and at that time, was I was best friends with Danae Rousseau, and we were fighting at the time of her death, and she even flew from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, to come to myself and Tempest's home because she knew that she was going to die, and I was still mad at her, and I didn't make peace with her before she left. That's one regret in my life. My second regret is not treating the love of my life the way that he should have been treated.
Wow. One more serious question.
Uh-oh. Light a cigarette for this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on not being able to have Miss Gigi's pageant this year?
I regret it because, you know, it's been a staple in the gay community and the country, being the longest running bar title in the nation for 46 years, that we're not able to do it because of all this COVID madness going But with the things the way they're going, and we hope they're going to be going, we will have the pageant hopefully after the first of the year. If we have the pageant in January, February, March, possibly the first week in April or whatever, if we're able to get back to that, we will have the pageant, but all the winners will have a shorter year, and we will still have the next pageant in October.
Okay.
If it's any later than that, we will skip a whole year and just put Vicky Virus in for 2021 and not have a 47th Ms. Gigis.
Okay. My picture is available if you need one.
Okay. You don't want to be known as Vicky Virus, do you?
Yeah, whatever. Any publicity is good publicity.
Ah.
So, after you're done performing and you get home, what's the first thing you do?
If I don't eat, I play casino games on the computer to unwind, talk to Mom, and sometimes take my makeup off. Because I don't take my makeup off here at the bar. I shampoo my makeup off, so I do it in the shower.
Oh, okay.
So I drive home looking a little bit less than this. And that's about it. And then pass out and hopefully get up the next day at a decent time to be able to get stuff done. And it's been really weird since March, having all this time to do things at home. But I've been here. I actually have been here at Gigis. I'm here every day from like 11 to 5 o'clock remodeling and everything, the showroom and remodeling upstairs and everything else. So I've been here. Just nobody's seen me because I'm gone before everybody gets here. So
Does pineapple go on pizza?
I've had it. It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm not a big pineapple fan.
Oh.
It makes the top of your mouth like break out in hives.
I like pineapple on pizza as long as they're not cut in like huge chunks.
No, niblets.
Yeah.
Niblet's good.
Yeah.
Not crushed. Crushed is too soggy. Crushed pineapple would be too soggy. Rings, yeah.
Oh,
Rings
God,
on
no.
ham, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, as we wrap up, any final thoughts on anything at all? Like, about COVID, about life, about new drag queens, RuPaul's Drag Race, anything at all you want to say, get off your chest?
No, just everybody, please stay safe. If everyone was to follow the procedures and the safe distancing and the masks, and everything would slowly go away, like the idiot in the White House says, but before the vaccine, and as we have proved here in the state of Michigan, that is working, that our numbers are way down, and if everybody across the country, including you college kids and you youngsters that I'm always yelling at you when we are here doing shows at Gigi's, put your mask on, put your mask on, put your mask on, you don't know where that person has been. It's not to compare it to the AIDS virus, but I lived through that, and you always had to be aware of that person was with one person that was with another person, which is 1,000 people. And that's what you have to remember. So please stay safe, and hopefully this is over with and you're all ready to come back to Gigi's because I need to make some money.
We are. All right, so I hope it was good for you being in bed with Mocha, even though you still have all your clothes on.
I have a robe on. I got a robe. So
Just put it on.
I just did. I just put it on. Thank you for having me.
Thank
I hope
you
I
so
don't look
much.
like a big fat pig on this, but
We'll use the Oprah lens.
oh, Yahtzee.
All right, thank you so much.
Bye, gang. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Thank you for watching. I hope it was good for you. Please like and subscribe to let others know that getting in bed with Mocha is good for you.